Good morning, everybody. It's your boy L to the B. Yes, this is an early morning, but I'm knocking out my video right away. Something that I recall once I woke up this morning was that I can move, I can function. And there's this ancient, well, I don't know, it's like an old saying that in this artist that used to hip hop, I don't know if he does it now, he probably does, but his name is Talib Kweli. And when I was in Seattle, I went to go see him one time, and that concert was amazing. I mean, he came out in the middle of the whole crowd at the beginning, and that's how he started it out. He didn't walk on the stage; he walked on to the crowd, and then he traversed on up to the stage. So I got a chance to be like right there with him personally, which was really cool. So I'm gonna see if I can find that phrase. Get this light figured out here. Uh, let's see. Let me see if I can get the phrase. Here you go. Here's the phrase. And hold on. It's an old proverb from Zimbabwe. Oh, somebody, come on, people, why y'all do this? So if you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. That's the old proverb from Zimbabwe. And so at the beginning of his song, he's always, rapping that on this particular song. And if I'm just like a little bit space cadet, I just woke up and it's earlier than normal. But that's part of my gratitude this morning. If you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing. So guys and gals, you got abilities that you don't use probably. And so that's what we need to understand probably on this session, and what I need to understand on this session. If I have an ability, and we all have an abilities that we can do some tremendous things with them. I want you to think about a little bit of what that phrase says. If you can talk, you can sing. If you can walk, you can dance. Walking is a process that you're able to do. Talking is a process that you're able to do. But doing the next version of that is incredibly amazing. It like takes the whole ability and kind of, I don't even know if it really duplicates its action, but it definitely takes it to the next level. It almost creates a whole new reality, its own separate category. Singing is not talking at all, and dancing sure as heck ain't walking. But the two are contingent upon the other. And so, what I'm trying to echo here against this on me and anyone watching this is, if you have abilities that you can do, maybe you're a good communicator, then you need to be in radio. You need to be a broadcaster. If you're a good communicator, then you can broadcast. If you're good up here, if you can think well and you can strategize well, you need to be able to coach other people and help them with their strategies, or figure out different methods of what you can do with these gifts, and see the other manifestation of that, the full description, a full definition that is separate from the initial one. Because the one is contingent upon the other, and some people are busy trying to do the other and they can't do it very well. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Like you can walk, maybe not so good, but you can walk. And you can dance, but maybe not so good. And you can talk, but you may not be able to sing very well. And I know that people's watching this thing and be like, man, he's got to be high as hell. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just really, my mental stuff is kind of going like this because I stopped the hobby. Going 2 days now, trying to make some progress there, and it's going to be a little rough at the beginning. So I'm not putting anything on me. I'm not going to go, oh well. Probably could get myself back if I go do a little hobby. No, no, no. I don't care. Leave that stuff alone. So I'll be going out with the lady sometime next week. We'll see how that goes. Pretty sure she wants to come over here. And you gotta understand, like the girl I'm talking with, yeah, my goodness, I mean, she's super cute, and she comes from an extremely wealthy background. She's very successful in her job. I think she clears like 200 some K a year. So she's doing really well. And she drives around a Tesla. I mean, like, she didn't want that though. She's not everything that somebody might classify her as. Like, when I go and see her, I don't dress up at all. I'm terrible. I go in a t-shirt. That's pretty much it. I'm not here to impress people too much anymore. It's kind of nice. I just come as I am. You know, like church says, "Come as you are." I just come as I am, and maybe she appreciates that. I don't know. I'm just who I am at the moment. I am. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. I did it. I made it. I was very thankful this morning. I was thankful waking up with some of the thoughts that I had. But that was in my mind today. It was that if I could talk, I could sing. If I could walk, I can dance. And like the groove was going in my head. I was like, yep, yep. And try to remember some. Oh, I know what it was. I remember now my dream. So there was this guy. They were interviewing him. And oh my goodness, that was some special dream. That was a beautiful dream. This last one. I don't remember what the first ones were, but this guy had caught this beautiful fish. Like it's a rare fish you don't ever get very often, and he's kind of being interviewed by this guy on a news anchor situation, and it's like, yeah, so tell us, what did you do? So, well, I worked hard pulling that fish out. He's a country boy. It was great, but the fish itself was a very interesting color. It had like these kind of layered out colors through the body, almost like the coral would be, but thicker bands. And inside there was like a brown, a green, and then like this darker red that kind of complemented the other two colors. So it was like a dark brown, dark green, and some red in there. And I think it had like a little bitty like a little circle on the backside of it. And that part was, I think, black. But anyways, beautiful looking fish. It was like really special. And he ends up, while he's talking, he looses it off his line and it goes into the water. And it's just kind of, fishing or it's swimming around us. And we're all got our legs in the water, and he's like, man, dadgummit. And his buddies are like, hey, well, it's okay. We don't mind watching you catch it again, man. It ain't going nowhere. So they were cracking up about it. Anyways, when the guy leaves, the announcer or the anchor guy, he leaves. What am I saying? News anchor. God, I do not know. My brain is so fried, guys. But anyways, when the reporter leaves, the fish is like swimming around us, but it's like when it comes through, it has this little tail thing on the back of it. It's like a little long little whip looking thing, and I think that's what it uses for a defense. And it like hits him on the leg, and it stings real bad. And so it's like, oh Jesus! And so he doesn't want to get around it. His buddies are getting stung by it a little bit. This is like it's like getting its it's paying back. But why am I telling you all this? I'm giving context. So everybody's getting up the hill and they're getting away from it. In the dream, I realize I don't have the use of my legs. And so I have to use my arms to get around. And so I'm pushing up on these rocks, and I'm having to get up rocks and water until I'm on this like kind of ledge. And I can see this fish is working its way to try to get to me too. It's like I'll get anyone in the water, including you. You sit by and you watched all this, so it's trying to get me. And I'm trying to get up this water, and I'm just noticing like it's very tough to push up, but I can make some progress. And it didn't matter how difficult it was. The fact that I made the progress was what was motivating for me. I just kept making progress after progress with the little bit I was making with my arms shoving myself up the hill. And I did that over and over and over. And I had like this momentum of motivation that it seemed like I could do anything in my life. Like that made me excited that I could just be able to move with my arms. I hope I never become paralyzed, but that in and of itself gave me the willpower and the belief in myself to do anything else that I needed to do. And I don't think at the time I was very, very grateful to have that feeling, even in the dream. Um, I was like a retired military person. Now, on a separate one, I could walk. In the I was the same character in the dream, just one part I couldn't walk, the other part I could. And I came back, and it's like a little community of people, kind of like I was staying in a like condominium complex where everybody got along, kind of thing. I don't know, just like a community place. And there's this girl there that I really, really liked, and we always kind of like hooked on to each other's attraction. And we locked eyes, we gave each other a kiss, and I was said, "How are you?" She's like, "I'm good. How are you?" "I'm good." I'm not. She's like, "I missed you. You've been away for a while." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Look," I was like, "I know you're probably talking with your guy again." She's like, "Yeah, yeah." I was like, "Well, look, I'm not trying to get in between anything. You know, it's not my thing." And she said, I was like, "You just have to tell me how serious it is." And she's like, "It's about 50-50." She's like, "It helps with the kid because he's around and just helps take care. It helps her to function in life better. She kind of uses it as a crutch." And anyways, it was just nice like that. It was like a familiar energy. And I guess that's all I wanted to share right there. But I woke up from all of that and just feeling appreciation and gratitude. And I couldn't sleep anymore, so I woke up. Anyways, that's a 12 something minute video. I'm going to sleep. Or I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. You guys have a great Sunday. Don't do too much. I'm going to try not to, but maybe I'll go to a sinus place. All right, take care. Talk with you later. Peace.